Hey everybody, Doug Lacombe reporting live from beautiful downtown Calgary. Just wanted to give you a quick tip around social media policy for your corporation. There's a few types of behavior that you want to cover off with any social media policy, or just weave into your existing policy if you're able to do that. One type of behavior is very clear, that's personal behavior on social media. So say I'm on Facebook, I'm on my home computer, and I share photos of my vacation with my mom. That's really none of the corporation's business, and of course that's best left alone. On the other end of the spectrum is when I'm a communicator that works for the corporation and my job role specifically requires that I use social media and that I'm a spokesperson. So again, that's within the parameters of a clear policy. It's everything in between that's a little bit trickier. So say I'm on my personal Facebook and I comment about something at work. Does that get me fired? Am I encouraged to do that? You know, it's a bit like, what do I say at the barbecue? So you really want to cover that off with a good social media policy, or perhaps weave that into your spokesperson policy, your acceptable use policy, and so on. The other thing is that any good policy, whether it's a standalone social media policy or whether it's woven in, needs to cover off some basic things, and I use a silly acronym. This is how I got through university, with silly acronyms. PAST RICE, PASTRICE, and it just reminds me to tell my clients to think about their policy in terms of people, access, secrets, tone, real job, identity, consequences of going against the policy, and existing policy that must still be obeyed or adhered to. So when you combine all those things, you really want to create a glass half full rather than a glass half empty sort of aura around the policy, i.e. launch it with fun, maybe some lunch and learns, bring in some pizza, tell people, hey, we're getting into social media and here's the stuff that we want you to do, but don't forget there's a few things you shouldn't do, and most of all, get people to use their common sense. The famous IBM policy was don't do anything stupid. That's a pretty good policy, but you may want one that's a little more in-depth. There you go, social media policy, quick tips: PAST RICE, people, access, secrets, tone, real job, identity, consequences, and existing policy. 3 modes of behavior: private, spokesperson, and everything in between. Cover it all off, you're going to have a great policy, and people will feel safe using social media within your organization. Thanks for listening. I'm Doug Lacombe from Communicatto. Hope to see you again soon.